should... Oh, Slayer, I didn't see you there. Joining the guards was the worst idea I ever had. And now look at what happened. Do I? No, I'm fine. Yes, I'm okay, really. But I told you nothing's wrong. No, don't. Why bother when everything's fine? Poor Quincy, how could I? But why? I didn't do anything wrong.
Swing those swords, maggots! Fast!
Hey there. Fine day, isn't it? There once was a girl named Sally who ran business from an alley. Always snappy, her clients were happy until she presented the tally. I was, yes. But now you slayers have arrived. That changes everything. Indeed. Near the big temple down the valley. I'm sure those great red eyes saw me, but it left me alone. After being that lucky, I'm not leaving town before you slayers have dealt with the beast. Not really. I sing songs to myself and have chats with other guards. From time to time I compose dirty limericks and share them with the drill sergeant. He's always up for a good laugh. Bye, Slayer.
Oh my, you startled me, citizen. The drill sergeant will kill me if he finds out I lost my mace. It must have slipped from my hand near old Jackson's farm. I remember holding on to it before I reached the place. I guess you could say that. You'd be too if you'd seen what I saw. A dragon. Down the valley. Large as a house it was. Nearly scared me to death. I need to breathe for a bit. Excuse me.
Good Lord, not another slayer. Stop disturbing me, will you? Or I'll never be able to finish. I think I lost my cellar key last time I saw Dana in Tim's barn. But oh, it was worth it. Lot of fairy tale believing infants playing soldier. Nothing more. Yeah, when follows pigs fly. I guess so.
What are you coming around here for? Have you not helped me?
I enjoy gloating, Frollo. You should try it sometime.
Miserable man. I bet you never felt affection for a thing in your life.
That's right, Frollo. I never even stay for breakfast.
Intolerable. Just leave me be.
Hey there, Dragon Slayer. I'm Richard of Alaroth. Care to make some extra money? These peasants are so gullible. The hearts they fetch me are worth 3 times as much back home. The last dragon was dispatched well before my time and nowhere near Broken Valley, so I doubt a dragon knight will turn up here. The best! I am a champion of Alaroth, defender of the Healer City. We're garrisoned inside the city and keep a large presence in the Orobas fjords. You won't find better soldiers in Rivellon, Slayer. Not even those of your order, I might add. Certainly not those New Order softies. Them and their damned devoutness. Just go find something to kill already. Why, because of the source, of course. It is a magical stream of water that heals every wound. What do you think is the main ingredient of those little red potions you have? Yes, the source is the pride and joy of the city, and has survived the 2 Alaroth slaughters and the last war with Damien. Long may she run, Slayer. Hail the source, and hail Alaroth. I specialize in tracking down and exterminating goblins. Obviously, there are plenty of the little bastards to go around, so I'll pay you for every goblin heart you bring me. That's the spirit. Bring me the hearts, and coin will follow.
Slayer, please listen. I'm in desperate need of help. It's me pigs, you see.
Bessie, my poor pig. She was too young to die. My Bessie.
The New Order impounded 3 of them. But they're not pets and were never intended to be eaten. Oh, bless you, Slayer. The pigs are over at Jackson's farm. A whisper, Rosebud, in Mark Kevin's ear, and they'll move to a safe location. Shiny. Shiny. Shiny.
Welcome to me home, Slayer. I wonder if Folo loves them blasted pigs more than me. Certainly sees more of them. Thanks, we have indeed. A fine spot to live is this. Can't say that of all the places in old Rivellon, with them demon kind and necro dancers and their horrors. But over here, no. You'll see nothing bad'll happen to this valley, not in a million years. Aye, we have that. Mind you, if it weren't for me, you'd find nothing but bleeding cauliflowers. Me husband Folo loves his damn pigs so much he'd never eat 'em. But I make sure the guests over at the Black Boar get their chops in time. Silly man. Imagine becoming a pig farmer and not wanting to butcher the things. Aye. Bye.
Here lies Vlad. Please do not disturb. Here lies Sleepy Joe, doing what he does best. Here lies Simon the Liar. At least that's what we think. Here lay Terence, until a necromancer got to him. Here lies Booth, murdered, but by whom. Here lies Lucky Tom, ever since he just ran out of luck. Here lies little Gracie. Her grave serves as a reminder to us all. Trolls are not big cuddly teddy bears. Here lies Stan, inscription pending. Here lies Saucy Sally, and the women they cheered, and the men they wept. Here lies Bessie, the first pig interred with full burial rites, just as Folo wished it. For sale, beautiful one-person plot with commanding view of the village. For more information, see Willie of the Broken Valley Real Estate Corporation. Here lies Father Paul, finally where everybody wanted him.
You look quite pale, my son. What is it that weighs on your conscience?
I committed a sin, Father. I stole a fellow miner's pick and shovel.
Confession is the first step towards redemption, child. Make amends and you shall be forgiven. Welcome, Slayer. I am Romon, priest of the New Order, and I'm looking for an experienced warrior. Caution is a virtue, child. You're wise to let it guide you. Not a week goes by without that little pest Jeff confessing some petty theft or prank. Let me tell you something about this valley. Once it was the home of a mighty dragon lord, long before the divine had fallen. This dragon knight was slain, though I do not know by whom or what for. His spirit, however, survives to this day, and dwells in his now ravaged tower. As a slayer, you will probably have heard of him. His name is Lovis. Ah, I thought you would. Now, here's why I talked to you about this. I am very interested in the unique magical items that may still rest in this tower. I dare not enter it myself, however, and would like you to scout this ominous structure. I hope you'll find something of interest. If you do, please let me know. Not that much, really. I do know he was the only child of Anastas, a queen of the ancient kingdom of Ferrol. But of his childhood or education, I know nothing. More famous, of course, are his martial exploits. He fought, in dragon form, a duel with Brom, another dragon knight. It took place high above this vale. He won by biting off his opponent's head. His mightiest accomplishments, though, were made during the Battle of the 10,000. He killed 600 Black Ring troops and 3 of their generals. It was called the Battle of the 10,000, by the way, because that's how many were killed between dawn and dusk that day. That's all I can tell you. Maybe Naberius knows more. He's very interested in Lovis and the history of this place. You can find him a bit further north, down the valley, where he lives in his cave home. I have, yes. I went to visit the ruined chapel down the valley last week. When I returned at nightfall, I heard the sound of great wings. I looked up and saw the dragon. A frightful experience, I assure you. Always enjoy.
can I do for you? Blast. I forgot my belt under my bed in the barracks again. Can't say I have, no. You could call it that. Roman, he's a priest, would tell you it's the most important position in town. I'd call it the most useless. Broken Valley hardly gets any visitors, and those that do come spend a lot more time in the Black Boar. Yeah, bye.
In troibo adultere eon quila tistica juventuta mia judicar me Deus et discerne.
Please, let me sit and think for a while. I need some solitude, you see.
Ab homine iniquo et doloso erue me miseria totu e omnipotens Deus et dismissis peccates tuis perducati ad vitam aeternam indulgentiam absolutionem et remissionem peccatorum
My wife always insists I join her. Gracious me, I don't even understand what he's saying.
Please don't disturb me, Slayer. Try to listen to Father Dominic.
Memento etiam Domine famulorum
Beautiful, isn't it? The divine is truly with us all.
Et dormiunt in sormo pacis ipsis Domine locum refrigerare.
I can't move this.
Lucis et pacis ut indulgeos deprecat.
Hey there, Slayer! Can I interest you in some fine American wine? Welcome, traveller. I am Lamotte, travelling merchant. Whatever it is you need, I have just the thing. I hail from Rivertown, where I work most of the time, but Adaroth and Broken Valley are always on my yearly trader route. It's a dangerous life, this, the travelling merchant business, but the new order provides good protection most of the time. Boy, business is slower than an octogenarian slug. Much needed protection, I dare say. Bandits and highwaymen are a real menace in the valley, not to mention the wyverns in the Orobus fjords, only quality merchant. Have you read History of the Draco? Browse my stock. Only quality.
I hope you'll catch that dragon soon. It'd be the end of Broken Valley should it attack us.
Pop out of nowhere if we didn't.
I'm telling you.
Good day, Slayer. Laurel? Not all that bad, though I'm starting to miss me usual seat in bar there. Problem is, me young friend, some of them seekers are in Black Boar. Making an awful ruckus and behaving right badly, that lot is. Me and Ollie ain't not going back till them rowdy no-gooders is gone, I can tell you that.
Hello there, Slayer. Very good to see you. Hardy? Because I've got me something to tell you, Slayer. I've seen a dragon.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Never mind him. I know what I saw. Last night I was looking out my window and I saw this great big beast in the sky. Right scared I was, so I hid in the closet. Way back in the valley. Now go get the bleeding bugger, Slayer. That's what you're here for, right? I'm telling you, Stan, I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
Bish bosh, you're having me on.
I swear. Soared past the moon.
Been a bat, Ollie.
If that's what bats look like nowadays, I'll never leave my home again.
Read History of the Dragon Knights? A fascinating read. Don't miss out on it.
Slayer, have you heard? Upton told me he caught Lieutenant Lewis in the woods this morning with no pants on. Isn't it just frightful? Sue flirts with every man in town. She's so slutty. Have you heard what they say about the Slayers?
Peggy acts like she's a natural blonde. Who does she think she's fooling?
They say they're as tall as trolls and just as strong. No way! I have to tell everybody! You know what I discovered? What's that?
Dirk is having an affair.
No. You sure?
He sneaks away almost every night.
What else could it be?
Why did I make us march back the village all the time?
Shiny. Shiny. Another one to add to the collection. Shiny. Shiny.
Don't come tapping on my shoulder now. I'll die of fright. You do that. Oh, dragons. Nasty creatures.
It's stuck. Another one to add to the collection.
Welcome to our town, Slayer. I'm Linda, the miller's daughter. Why did I have to lose my coin purse in the chapel? I just hope I can sneak back in before Father Dominic collects it. I do, yes. Though he does the actual milling. I usually fetch the grain from Jackson's farm. With an escort of guards, of course. That can get a bit tedious, but Peavy and Quincy don't seem to mind. Not really. I mean, it's such a quiet little place. It was different a long time ago when the people used to call these lands the Valley of Shrines, and warlords were as numerous as the rabbits. The most exciting thing to happen now is a wild creature coming too close to the walls, or having visitors such as yourself. It's not that I mind this uneventful life, but I do hope to see the cities one day, and maybe even meet an interesting man. I just hope they're not all like that champion Ricky or something. I said hello and he pinched my... Well, a lady shouldn't tell. Enjoy your stay.
Shiny.
Yes, anything this old miller can do for you. I shouldn't hide the key in that kettle anymore. Nearly choked on it last time Linda made soup. That's how things work in Broken Valley, Slayer. We are completely self-sufficient with a mill, smithy, farm, and barracks. The tavern is the only real place of commerce, and is popular with traveling merchants and the odd traveler. Can't say I have. I rarely leave my mill, you see. Then I'll get back.
Another one to add to the collection.
What are you doing in this cellar? You went behind Buard's back, didn't you? Buard's such a weird man sometimes. Who chooses the word Illuminatus as a storage password? Humans. Stupid bipeds. The man upstairs. He's not a miller. He's an alchemist. But he's not as good as I, Abanayaba, oldest alchemist in Rivellon. I stay here rooted underground, protected by Buard, who came here some 70 years ago. He pretends to be a baker, but in secret he and I explore the powers of plants and the elements. Oh, something about a contract on his head? You'll have to ask him about that. I actually stand far from here in what was called the Dark Forest, which may not even be there anymore since the Great War. Before traveling here, Buard took one of my branches and magically cultivated it to grow a new tree. So here I stand, as I also perhaps still do in that forgotten forest, twice alive or once dead. There is something a little different about this second me, though. I remember being a lot grumpier. Probably because it was raining all the time in that wicked wood. With pleasure.
Another one to add to the collection.
Ah, the biped is back. Farewell.
See, you're fond of my mill. Shh! Who told you? It was the tree, wasn't it? Curse that heap of talkative timber. I like my name, thank you very much. And I did not go under the guise of Upton just to have a laugh. I am the unfortunate victim of a hunt by assassins. Nothing like that, no, unfortunately. At least then I'd have thought it worth the sacrifice. Many years ago, I was a famed alchemist in the town of Verdistis. Until one day I was approached by a member of the Assassin's Guild. They ordered me to cure a sick member of their guild, and I tried to. But I mixed the wrong herb in his tea, and he died. They swore revenge. I fled here, but I think they finally tracked me down. Well, that's very kind of you, Slayer, but I don't know what you can do. I have the feeling I'm being watched lately. So at night I close down the mill and hope for the best. Even now, I still want to remain known as Upton to the good folks of this village. But if you, a slayer, would be courageous enough to defeat these hired killers, the reward would be great.
Hello again, Slayer. You know, my father confided in you. Oh, I'm so glad he did. A Slayer can help us, I'm sure. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe the assassins have been around, but we hardly venture outside anymore. Perhaps some of the other villagers saw something if they went outside at night. I know Roman the priest likes moonlight walks, and Folo's wife Rose has trouble sleeping sometimes. Captain Rodney usually stays up late as well. I'm so sorry I can't be of more help. Please, Slayer, look into the matter, would you? My father is very dear to me.
Talk, Slayer! I have to train these pathetic excuses for soldiers! I'm supposed to be training soldiers!
Don't come tapping on my shoulder now. I'll die of fright. You do that. Oh, dragons. Nasty creatures.
Another disturbance. What is it? I guess so.
That doctor in the inn has screws in his head, and if he takes them out, he can lift the top of his skull. How would you know? You're not a doctor.
Anything I can do for you? I don't know. Let me think. I did see some weird characters round the old mill, now that you mention it. Skulking about they were, keeping in the shade like. Don't know what that was all about. But I heard them whispering, saying they were going back to the burnt chapel in the valley. That's about it. Aye. Bye.
You're back. The exploring of the tower fares well, I hope. May you always enjoy the protection of the angels.
Oremus, preceptis salutaribus moniti, et divina institutioni formati ordemus digere. Pater nostra, qui es in colis, sanctificate nomen tuum, adveniat regnum tuum, fiat volantas tua sicut in quello et in terra. Gloria in excelsis Deo, et in terra pax hominibus bone voluntatis. Laudamus te, benedissimus te, adoramus te, glorificamus te, per omnia saecula saeculorum.
Please, let me sit and think for a while. I need some solitude.
Just coming to the exciting part.
Mary's orphan, and I'm headed for the Black Boar.
Introibo adultere Dei, ad Deum qui latificat juventutam miam, judicar me, Deo.
Hello again, Slayer. My purse. Oh, you're a wonder, Slayer. Thank you so much for returning it. We don't have much gold to spare. Enjoy your stay.
Never have I met such disgusting, such perverts. Funny is a perfectly nice name, whatever the connotations. I'd kick them in the family jewels if I weren't a lady. You can get rid of them.
Here are your beers again, sirs.
Tell me, pretty, you in charge of the bedding too?
No, I'm just a waitress.
Then why don't you wiggle back for some more ale, eh?
Hello, Slayer. You're the first one to dare show his face here since them Seekers walked in. Loudmouths are a nuisance, but these characters don't stop there. They have scared away all my customers, and the way they harass poor Elsa is just plain sacrilegious. We simply daren't. The new order's not to be trifled with, though perhaps a Slayer might. You mean you'll do something about them? That's fantastic! Nobody will look for a sack of gold in a bush by the chapel. Another one to add to the collection.
Good day, young Slayer. What can this man of medicine do for you? Simple. Protection. The insidious art of mind reading. Oh, no. Someone could steal valuable medicinal recipes. Yes, that's the reason. But of course.
Shiny.
Howdy, sweet cheeks. We're thirsty over here.
The door won't open.
We miss you all already, especially the blouse area.
Do get rid of those Seekers, Slayer. I can't take it anymore. I serve gallons of beer to mindless guards all day. I should really go to Alaroth and make a new career. Good. And no need to be soft around the edges either.
Small Blair. I think I've had just one mug too many. You need what now? You making fun of my mother, eh? 'Cause she is a good woman. Not like, Kitty. Shine on you, crazy. Or what was it?
What's that pink animal on the...
Huh? What? Who are you? One more for the road, perhaps. You're so funny. Oh, but Elsa of the Inn, I don't know where to begin. You bring the finest beer. I want to unhinge your brassiere. Drunk. Slightly tipsy, perhaps.
An identical twin.
Huh? What? Who are you? Whoa, a Slayer. That's a... Who are you? Well...
What's that pink animal on the...
Small Blair. You need what now? You making fun of my mother, eh? Shine on you, crazy. Or what was it?
Huh? What? Who are you? You're so funny. Oh, but Elsa of the Inn, I don't know where to begin. You bring the finest beer. I want to unhinge your brassiere. This here Slayer wants some bruises, guys.
Seekers! What in the name of the Divine is going on in here?
Sir! Well, sir, we...
You're blind drunk! This is an outrage!
Slayer, tell me what transpired here. I find your use of jest somewhat ill-timed.
Inebriation, disrespectful conduct and use of force. You men are a disgrace to our order. Get back to the barracks on the double. I'll send you lot on a punitive mission before the sun has set. We can talk further in the barracks. I'm heading there now.
Oh, you did it! They're gone! I really feel I should reward you. You are too kind. Thanks, friend.
The lieutenant sure gave them an earful. And you kept your word. I'll make sure my prices drop each time you happen to fancy some of my wares. Elsa and I are right grateful. You're always welcome in the Black Boar.
Bye-bye, Seekers! I would have done something myself, but, you beat me to it.
Ah! Those rowdy rascals are gone! Finally, the show can go on!
You did a stuff. Better check my storage for rats. So many of them in there. I use them as a password. A Slayer? The title is impressive, but from the looks of you, you've never seen a dragon other than in books or on tapestries. Well, until then, the description Slayer doesn't fit you, but you may address me as Hunter. You see that giant boar's head mounted over the hearth? That beast terrorized the valley and claimed the lives of many huntsmen before I killed it some years back. And that is what makes me Rivellon's best hunter. Off with you now. I don't enjoy conversations with amateurs.
My hero returns. Fine, sugar.
Could you move out of
I
the
can't
way a
spare
bit,
the time
please?
just now.
You're blocking my...
Hello again.
Give me then ye old word of passing.
Gold, more gold. Gold is all that man thinks of.
Yes, on with it. More gold you shall have.
Another one to add to the collection.
Slayer, so good to see you. Here, come. You must have a look at what I sell. I will buy with them, sell with them, talk with them, walk with them, and so following. As long as at the close of the day I am richer than I was at dawn. It's naught but a small matter, but it nags me, you see. I recently paid one of the guards for a rabbit he'd shoot for me, but he never delivered it. I would, but my physical stature is not one that intimidates. You look like the type one doesn't play games with. Talk to the man about it, would you? His name is Keen.
I greet you, Slayer. I wonder if the Lieutenant knows everybody thinks he's as popular as an open sewer in the summer. Indeed, I have. When I was on patrol with Lieutenant Lewis. We saw it high up in the vicinity of the locked temple. The New Order, Rivertown's finest. Our order was established after the Great War in honour of the fallen divine. Members are called Seekers because we spend our lives in personal searching and attempting to embody the ideal that is the divine. But that does not mean that we are merely some sort of ecclesiastical order. We are warriors, above all, who serve and protect Rivellon. There is a famine in Rivertown because of 2 consecutive failed harvests. That is why a delegation of Seekers under the command of Lieutenant Lewis was sent here to claim food stocks. I think we pretty much have what we need now, and I'm confident we'll be returning home quite soon. By all means.
Back again! I knew you would be. Please, come see me any time.
Hello again, Slayer. What can I do for you? Rabbit? Wait a minute. You weren't sent here by Locke, were you? Really? Well, I like hamsters. Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, you did mean Locke, didn't you? Listen, Slayer, the man is blackmailing scum. I gave him the rabbit a week ago. You're not the first he sent either. That Richard bastard nearly broke my arm extorting me. You do your order proud, Slayer. I can't pay you for your kindness, but perhaps this might prove useful. I heard Locke talking to his cart. Don't know what that was about, but what he said was gold. More gold.
Why did I make us march back?
I'm sorry, but I can't talk right now, Slayer.
I greet you, Slayer. By all means.
Ah, Slayer, have you dealt with the louts? Or do you want to take a look at my wares? What? I don't understand. No, I didn't. He lies. What scandalous behaviour. I am wronged, and you do not seek revenge? You lack proper judgment, Slayer. Damn you. It is I who must suffer here. What do you want of me? I suppose you may...
My hero, Richard Fine.
You're a miracle worker, Slayer.